Honestly, I tried holding off on making this video. I tried, just waiting to see if Ubisoft would get their act together and fix it. Because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this season was their last chance to keep me interested in ranked, alright? Now, I know you guys are gonna say, well, what happened this time? Well, I've been on spring break since Friday of last week. And I've been playing a little bit of Siege, right? It's a bad day, like, the weather's not very good right now, so I'm just inside today. And, the last few days, I've been playing Siege in the morning and at night, because that's the only way I can get away from the 12-year-olds, okay? But, it's either I'm stuck with a bunch of 12-year-old degenerates with nothing better to do than sit there and trash talk me when I carry them, or mouse and keyboard cheaters in every single game I play. I can never win. I can never win with this. I hit Gold 3 this season. This is my last season of Ranked until Ubisoft gets their act together. This is my last season of Ranked until then. I'm not gonna sit here, waste my time. And by the way, I'd like to point out that I'm someone who gets stressed out by just things in their personal life. Alright? So I get stressed out pretty often. And the stress from Ranked on top of that has caused, I don't know, like 5 or 6 different mental breakdowns within the past 3 months. 3 within the same week. I'm done. There's no other way I can put it. Because the match I just played, we should have won. I spectated my teammate. He shot the guy in the head. Not in the neck, not in the chest, in the head. My teammate crouched, shot the guy in the head after they ran out. They still killed him, and we lost because of it. We lost because of Ubisoft's inability to fix the game. And this isn't the first time it's happened. This is nowhere close to the first time it's happened. But this is just, I'm gonna just tell you guys everything that us Siege players have to deal with, and why we get so fed up, alright? So, how about this? How about you go in, okay, let's say you're a GTA player, right? And I'm gonna equate this, or I'm gonna try and relate this to grinding on GTA, alright? Let's say you're grinding on GTA, you spend, 2-3 hours a day, and let's say you have 4 hours of free time, so you get 1 hour to do something else of grinding on GTA. So you spend 3 hours a day grinding on GTA, and you do that for a month until all of your businesses are completely full. And then some just no-life degen comes out of nowhere with an Oppressor Mark II and blows the entire thing up. Everything. You just lost a month's worth of time. That's pretty much how I feel with Siege at this point, because it took me about 2.5 weeks to get my gold. And then I kept playing, was almost at Gold 2, was 1 game off of Gold 2. And you know what Ubisoft decided to do? And keep in mind, guys, there is skill-based matchmaking in Siege, but not in the way that you guys think, alright? So, Ubisoft's idea of skill-based matchmaking is, hey, if you're decent at the game, your shots can ghost, your gun can do less damage, you'll take more damage, because that's completely fair, right? But, to top it all off, they'll put you with smooth brains. They'll put you with people who have no clue what they're doing. That's exactly how I lost my gold. Because I was put with people who had no clue what they were doing, and then I was being put up against mouse and keyboard cheaters. So I went from being almost Gold 2 to Silver 3. So like I said, I'm done with Ranked. This is my last season for Ranked, until they can get their act together. Because this is ridiculous, alright? Y'all look at the gameplay footage in the background for this. This is Battlefield 5. And you guys will see that I'll die quite a few times. But I enjoy Battlefield 5, alright? Battlefield 5 functions properly, works right. The guns have realistic recoil. The guns work like they are supposed to. It's not like Rainbow, where a gun that shoots 9mm has more recoil than guns that are shooting 7.62. Now, I'm gonna use rounds from the Battlefield 5 because it's World War II, right? So in Battlefield 5, right, the Type 2A, which I believe shot 9mm, it has It doesn't have more recoil than, let's say, the Sturmgewehr or the STG-44 or any of those. Just I don't get it. It's so annoying. But to top this off, guys, I wish I had the clip from last match, but I just closed the app as soon as we lost because I didn't want to deal with this anymore. I didn't want to deal with Siege anymore. Alright. How about this? Okay, so everyone who has played Siege with me or has watched enough of my streams knows that I am an Ela/Dokkaebi main. I traced this guy with my Scorpion, and I hit him in the head like 10 or 12 times. I emptied the whole mag, and I did get the kill, thankfully. But I dumped the entire mag into him, emptied 10 to 12 rounds into his head before he died. And remember, guys, Siege is supposed to be a one-shot headshot game. Unless you're using the SMG-12, Bearing 9, SMG-11, pretty much any defender gun, or any shotgun. How is that fair? How is it fair that the only reason I haven't hit plat or diamonds yet is because you guys continually screw me over? You guys make my shots ghost when I call you guys out for what you're doing on the support page. You guys screw me over non-stop. And all I ask is that you guys fix the game and do your job. But y'all don't even do that. You guys can't even get the year 6 pass right because my buddy's girlfriend paid $50 so that they could both have the year 5 pass. And they don't have it. They didn't get the operator. They didn't get a weapon camo. They didn't get anything. Because you guys canceled the year 6 pass and didn't refund anybody their money. Which you have to do, by the way. They're paying for a service. If they pay money and are not able to use the service, you owe them that money. So Ubisoft, you are now millions of dollars in debt, more than likely. Because let's face it, at least half of the Siege player base bought the year 6 pass. All right. So you guys are now millions of dollars in debt because of your inability to tell people that, hey, we might cancel the year 6 pass ahead of time. Because of your inability to do that, you guys are millions of dollars in debt, and on top of that, if somebody requests that refund from you, and you deny them, they can then start up a class action lawsuit and win big time. So you guys are backed into a corner now. And honestly, Siege is dying, alright? If you guys look at the player count, it's dropping every single day. This game is dying, and honestly, I think if this game fully dies out and we all boycott Ubisoft, they'll have no choice but to fix the game and ban the mouse and keyboard cheaters. They'll have no choice. So, I'm pretty much, we're 8 minutes into the video, and I have a lot more to discuss in this. But, I stream on Twitch, okay? And I'm done streaming ranked on Siege on Twitch. I'm done. I'm gonna go to games that are worth my time. Fortnite, GTA, Minecraft, Battlefield. I have all these other games that are more fun, more worth my time than Siege. Because at least these other games, at least they work properly. Like, sure, every game has that cheating problem in it, but nothing is anywhere near as bad as Siege. It's really not. Nothing is nearly as bad as Siege. So I wanted to get that off my chest. But again, I'm going to go onto Ubisoft's inability to fix the game, alright? So, they hear everyone complaining about the SMG-12 and how the recoil is uncontrollable. So, Ubisoft, I just want to point something out. Slightly reducing the vertical recoil does not change how jittery it is. It is like your operator has Parkinson's disease while you are shooting the gun. Same thing goes for Ela Scorpion, except with Ela Scorpion, you guys didn't tweak the recoil at all. You guys haven't made that gun easier to use, even after all of the nerfs. You guys still haven't given any of her guns a buff. which I find extremely BS, because I main Ela, and I've dropped over $50 on Siege, specifically to get stuff, to get cosmetics and stuff for my main. And you guys make her pretty much unplayable, which is why I'm going to go into casual. I'm going to make more funny videos, have more funny streams, because I'm done with ranked. I'm done. I was going to try and hit plat or diamond this season, hit plat for the first time this season, and be proud of it, but I can't. I can't hit plat when I'm being placed against mouse and keyboard cheaters. I can't hit plat when there's people using scripts on the enemy team. I can't hit plat when there's people lag switching and DDoSing the servers. I can't hit plat when I shoot somebody in the face 10 times in a row and I have to continue shooting them for them to die. I can't hit plat when that happens. You know why I can't hit plat when that happens? Because I die. How am I supposed to get the kill if I shot them in the head and they still killed me? And oh, by the way, Ubisoft, I know you guys see these videos. There's no way that you don't. You guys try to silence people who call you out, but you know what? The community has had enough. The community's really had enough. Because until you guys get your priorities straight, the player base will continue to fall, just continue falling. That's all it's gonna do. Because you guys refuse to do your job and fix the game. Because, once again, you guys try to pin this on the player base and say, oh, we're the reason the game is so unplayable. You know, it's the players buying mouse and keyboard adapters and Zen adapters and blah, blah, blah. No, it's not the player base. It's you. Because you don't ban the cheaters. It's on you. It's your job to ban the cheaters. It's not the player's job to suffer and suffer and suffer so you guys can ban cheaters. That's not our job. Our job is just to play the game and have fun. You guys are the developers who are working on the game. And also, every time someone like me posts a video like this, someone comments and says, oh, what do you know about coding? Coding is so hard. It's really not. It is really not as hard as you think it is, buddy. And I would know, because I've taken classes on coding before. So, don't come at me with that, because I already know that someone's gonna see this and say that exact same thing. So we're not gonna have the argument, because I do know how hard, and I said it with air quotations, I know how hard it is to code. All right, it's not as hard as the devs make it seem. Trust me. But let's talk about more stuff with Ela, okay? So her SMG, I'm pretty sure it's either tied in first or it is the most or it has the closest damage drop off range, because I'm telling you now, if I'm shooting someone, it doesn't matter what distance I'm shooting them from, it seems like I have to put 10-20 rounds down range to kill them. And the gun does, I think, 22 or 23 damage, or at least that's what it says. So if it did 22 or 23 damage, that would mean let's say I'm shooting at Ash, okay? That means I would have to shoot her roughly 5 times to get the kill. But I have to shoot an Ash roughly 10 to 20 times to get that kill. Because once again, you guys are garbage at your job and don't do anything right. You know, I hit gold this season, I hit gold Steel Waif, and I hit gold Shadow Legacy. I didn't hit gold last season, but whatever, I'm done with ranked. Like I said, I'm gonna play to have fun. I'm not gonna play for a high rank and try to get famous that way, because I can't get famous off hitting a high rank when I play against nothing but cheaters. So if anyone from Ubisoft, if anyone from the Ubisoft dev team or support team sees this, I just want you guys to know that you all collectively played a part in the downfall of this game, and you guys will end up shutting the servers down eventually because you can't afford to keep them up. But when that happens, I am almost positive that because of federal laws in the US. If you do that, you have to compensate everyone who spent money on the product as they are no longer receiving the service. So good luck with that one, Ubi. You're literally trapped now. And you guys are still going to try and fight your way out of it. But there's no hope for you guys. This is why everyone calls you guys... This is why everyone looks at you guys like a joke. This is why when people say Rockstar or Ubisoft, people start laughing. Because you guys are a joke. You guys don't do anything right. You don't do your job. You know, your job is to work on the game and fix it. And you guys actively make it worse by not fixing it. And, oh, one more thing before I end this. How about the Montagne shield glitch? From what I've heard, there's already another one. And it took them 2 seasons to fix the last one on console. But on PC it was fixed almost immediately. I don't know why you guys don't fix things on console, considering the fact that we're literally the majority of your player base. Almost everyone plays on console, not as many people play on PC. So yeah, that's it. Video's over, I guess, because I have better things to spend my time on. I have better games to play, and I'm not having fun anymore in Rainbow, and that's honestly that's the main problem, alright? I'm not having fun anymore. If you're having fun, good for you. If you hit Plat or Diamond and you're not on mouse and keyboard, good job, congratulations, because you did more than I could. You know, I've been looking for 5 stacks, and I get dropped for people who aren't as good as me. I'll ace 3 rounds in a row and then get dropped for someone who's a level 50. So yeah, that's pretty much my experience. If you guys have any similar experiences, or even worse experiences, tell me in the comments below, because I'm eager to hear it. But with that all out of the way, please, I don't even care if y'all like and subscribe, but at least share this video with somebody that you know, so they can kinda get an inside view on what people like me have to go through. Because this is what Ubisoft does to people that call them out for not fixing the game and not banning cheaters. That's what they do. So, the video's over, I guess.